Imagine a young woman, fresh to New York, with no family money, no legitimate business, and a past shrouded in mystery. Now imagine her convincing the city's elite, its most prestigious banks, and luxury hotels that she was a multi-millionaire German heiress. She didn't just pretend, she lived it. For years, she partied with the wealthy, flew on private jets, and ran up colossal tabs, all while pursuing a jaw-dropping goal: to secure a $22 million loan for her exclusive art club. She even insisted on a wardrobe stylist for her court appearances. How did Anna Sorokin, alias Anna Delvey, pull off one of the most audacious cons New York has ever seen? And what happens when a life built entirely on lies finally collapses? Our story begins not in Germany, but in Russia. In 2007, a 16-year-old Anna Sorokin emigrated with her family to Germany. Years later, in 2013, she moved to Paris, interning at a fashion magazine, before making her fateful move to New York City. Here, she shed her birth name, adopting the sophisticated-sounding Anna Delvey, and began to craft a new identity. Her fabricated backstory was simple yet potent. She was a German heiress, heir to a vast trust fund worth tens of millions of euros, just waiting for her 25th birthday to unlock it. Her ultimate vision wasn't just a lavish lifestyle. It was the Anna Delvey Foundation, an exclusive art club that would solidify her place among the city's cultural elite. But to build this empire, she needed capital, and she wasn't afraid to lie, cheat, and steal to get it. Between 2014 and 2015, Anna Delvey wasn't just in New York. She was New York, or at least, a highly visible part of its glamorous social and art scenes. She frequented high-end events, rubbing shoulders with gallerists, artists, and venture capitalists. She'd flash $100 bills, always picking up the tab, leaving generous tips. She cultivated an image of eccentric wealth, occasionally forgetting her wallet, letting friends or hotel staff cover expenses, promising a wire transfer that was always on its way. People believed her because everyone else seemed to believe her. It's an information cascade. If influential people treat you like you belong, others follow suit. Her Instagram became a character in itself, a carefully curated mosaic of luxury and exclusivity, giving her an implicit endorsement that she leveraged expertly. She was everywhere, knew everyone, and had a dream. The Anna Delvey Foundation, a beacon of her supposed wealth and influence. The groundwork was laid, and the city was ready to be conned. Anna's fraud was a carefully orchestrated performance of identity deception and financial manipulation. She didn't just claim to be wealthy. She acted *wealthy, and then used that perceived wealth to leverage real money. Her primary mechanism involved fabricating bank statements and forging wire transfer confirmations. In November 2016, she submitted these false documents as part of a loan application for that ambitious $22 million for her foundation to City National Bank. While that massive loan didn't immediately materialize, her persistence and proof of funds convinced City National Bank to grant her a temporary $100,000 overdraft facility in January 2017. This wasn't a loan. It was a short-term credit line, a bridge which she promptly blew through. But her deception went further. She engaged in a simplified form of check kiting. In April 2017, she deposited $160,000 worth of fraudulent checks into a Citibank account. Before those checks could bounce, she quickly withdrew $70,000 in cash. It's like paying for a lavish meal with a check you know is bad, but getting to enjoy the food and leave before anyone realizes. She bought herself time, luxury, and credibility, one fraudulent transaction at a time. But even the most elaborate lies begin to fray. By early 2017, the cracks in Anna's carefully constructed facade were starting to show. The wire transfers from her German trust fund were always delayed, always mysteriously absent. Luxury hotels like 11 Howard, the Beekman, and the W New York began to accumulate significant unpaid bills. She'd move from one hotel to another, leaving a trail of debt, only to check into another high-end establishment, In May 2017, her audacity reached new heights when she booked a $35,390 private jet flight to Omaha. The plane flew, but the money never arrived. By July 2017, after failing to pay bills at multiple luxury hotels, Anna Delvey, the supposed German heiress, found herself homeless, bouncing between friends' couches and temporary solutions. The image of the effortlessly wealthy socialite was crumbling, piece by piece. But her most significant betrayal was yet to come. The unraveling truly began with Rachel DeLoach Williams, a former photo editor at Vanity Fair and one of Anna's closest friends. In the spring of 2017, Anna invited Rachel on a lavish, all-expenses-paid trip to Marrakesh, Morocco. What started as a dream vacation quickly spiraled into a nightmare. When Anna's credit cards mysteriously declined, Rachel was pressured into putting the entire $62,000 bill for the luxury resort on her personal and company credit cards. This amount was more than her annual salary, a crushing debt. For weeks after the trip, Anna avoided repaying Rachel, weaving excuses, promising transfers that never arrived. Rachel was left in immense financial and emotional distress, forced to borrow money to cover her rent and living expenses. The betrayal fueled her days and consumed her sleep. But Rachel didn't just suffer in silence. She went to the police, worked with American Express fraud services to recoup her losses, and ultimately collaborated with law enforcement in a sting operation. On October 3, 2017, with Rachel's help, Anna Sorokin was finally arrested, charged with theft of $300,000 and attempted theft of $22 million. The fake heiress had met her reckoning. The trial of Anna Delvey began on March 20, 2019, quickly becoming a media circus, not least for Anna's insistence on having a wardrobe stylist for her courtroom appearances. Her defense attorney, Todd Spodek, famously argued that Anna was simply an entrepreneur, following the fake it until you make it ethos prevalent in New York, even comparing her to Frank Sinatra. But the jury wasn't swayed by the glamour. On April 25, 2019, Anna was found guilty of 8 charges, including grand larceny in the second degree, attempted grand larceny, and theft of services. On May 9th, she was sentenced to 4 to 12 years in state prison, fined $24,000, and ordered to pay $199,000 in restitution to her victims. Rachel Williams eventually recovered $52,000 from American Express, but the emotional cost remained high. And Anna, in an interview before her sentencing, she notoriously stated, "I'd be lying to you and to everyone else and to myself if I said I was sorry for anything," a chilling display of her unwavering lack of remorse. Anna Sorokin was released from prison on parole in February 2021, but her freedom was short-lived. A month later, she was taken into custody by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement for overstaying her visa. Yet, even under house arrest in October 2022, complete with an ankle monitor and a social media ban, Anna Delvey continues to captivate. She launched NFTs, hosted a New York Fashion Week event, and even appeared on Dancing with the Stars. The ultimate irony: her story, immortalized by a Netflix series, earned her $320,000, money she used to pay back restitution. Anna Delvey exposed a deep-seated vulnerability within New York's elite, a city where appearances often trump reality. Her story isn't just about a con artist. It's a mirror reflecting our collective fascination with wealth, power, and the seductive allure of a carefully crafted lie. What does it say about a society where fake it till you make it can be taken to such a dangerous extreme? And how many more Anna Delveys are out there, waiting for their moment to strike?